जयपुर वाया कोटा।
कृपया ध्यान आपो अहमदाबाद
दिल्ली में आपका स्वागत.
Lucknow Junction.
ನಿಲ್ದಾಣದ ಕಡೆಗೆ ಹೊರಟಿರುವರೈ
Hyderabad Superfast Express পরবর্তী স্টেশন নেতাজি ভবন कृपया ध्यान दियो.
You know, when you watch a film and the screenplay is pretty confusing, but there are two main characters that are so solid in spite of everything around them falling all over the place. That's kind of what I felt was Hyderabad's batting today, because there were two characters who stood strong and tall. There was Abhishek Sharma, who got 67, and then Klaasen, who came in and got that 53, and they've got them to this huge total of 197.
Yeah, I know.
Chala baundi, Harsha.
Chala baundi. But why are you looking at me when Michael is there? And we did the com box together. And I said they should find a way of scraping through to 160 and then try and win it with their spinners. And as soon as we went up where, I said, I think they'll make 190. I just got the order wrong. I said, one on air and one in private. Kani chala baundi, gelustaru.
Okay, that was a local language which I've done a few films, but that's all I remember in the language. But he knows it fluently, which
Well, I
means
grew up in that city, so I know the language.
It was a very, very good innings, wasn't it? That's what I was trying to convey.
Yeah, I mean, in the afternoon game, the KKR score we felt was light, proven to be the case. And in this case, I feel they're 30, 40 over par. That pitch doesn't look an easy pitch to bat. You only have to look at the batting lineup. And the batting order in terms of two-star players. I mean, Abhishek at the top of the order, he played pure. I mean, he was playing on a different surface to the rest of them. Mitchell Marsh with his fourfer, so Mitchell Marsh has not had that much success with the ball, so it tells you that the pitch is just grabbing for the seamers slow balls. But look at that for a strike rate at the top of the order. And maybe he went out with a point to prove. Maybe he just went out there and said, I'll prove to you guys that I should have been opening. He played beautifully.
Yeah, like Michael said, he wanted to say that, guys, this is where I like playing, so don't move me around. So he cemented himself for the rest of the tournament.
But he managed to do it. I mean, we all say, this is what I'd like to do it. You don't always go on and do it. But he did. He just seemed to have time. I wonder if he adjusted to the space of the wicket before anybody else did. Because initially they all struggled. And I mean, somehow they got to 80 for 4, mainly because of him. And then I just think Klaasen is a fantastic player. We've seen him do this 7-8 times now. I just think he's a fantastic player. The depth in the batting, support from Samad, support from Akil Hussain, who didn't connect 3 and connected 1, which is the Darren Sammy school of batting.
I think Klaasen's becoming if you were picking a world 11 for T20 cricket, he wouldn't be far off in the middle.
No.
He's so consistent. He strikes a pure ball, and he's a brilliant player of spin. You know, it's very rare that you see an overseas bat in the middle and play spin so well as Klaasen. He's as good as I've seen hitting spin. And obviously he's got that power. He hit that low full toss off, I think it was off Nokia. I don't know how many metres he went, but he went a long way back. I think Kevin Peters on commentary said those balls used to be the balls that you'd say, it's hard to hit. But he's got great basics and the real strong base to hit the ball hard. Both sides of the wicket. Very, very difficult to stop.
Well, he's someone who should be in our white cap list, shouldn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Because he does his job very quietly. He's not one of those come look at me kind of a player, because he comes in very quietly, and then today he's hit 4 sixes.
Yeah, he came in the 10th over, but if you're saying white cap is valid for whether you're set or no, what you do in 16 to 20, definitely he gets in there. And I think now, the way the Sunrisers team was structured, finally we are seeing that they can actually do that. Having with that strong middle order. Brook doesn't get runs, Markram doesn't get runs, but you still got Klaasen who can get runs. So I think they've got enough, and I'll be very interested to see who they get in as the sub. Do they get Mayank Dagar, or do they say we got Abhishek Sharma bowling spin? We'll still use Natarajan, because otherwise they've only got Bhuvi and Umran.
Yeah, so you don't think they'll get in a Natarajan because he likes those slower balls, doesn't he? And well, the pitch is a little bit slower.
They could get how many overseas players have they used? They could get Janssen in too. No, they've used Akil Hussain.
I think they've got 4 of their
They
players.
use Markram, Brook, Klaasen and Akil, so they can't get... it's either Mayank Dagar or Natarajan.
But who would you go with, a seamer?
I'd Kasim, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'd want a little bit, because, you know, you look at Mitchell Marsh, he's been the standout seam. A load of cutters into the surface. Natarajan's got good slow balls, so I'd be going with the left armour.
We'll have a look at Delhi's bowling card, because Mitch Marsh is something that they will celebrate about for sure. 4 overs, 27 runs, 4 wickets is what he's got. Aksar always comes in and does something in the game. And then there was Ishant Sharma, who was pretty expensive because Abhishek went after him, but he got that 1 wicket.
And what about Mukesh Sharma? When I think he bowled that, Mukesh Kumar rather. I think he bowled that expensive over just when the game was moving towards Delhi Capitals. He bowled that really expensive over. It's been a blow-hot, blow-cold tournament for Mukesh Kumar. He's bowled a couple of really good overs, couple of good spells. Today, 2 overs for 38. It's the kind of day you want to forget.
Mm-hmm.
I just wonder now, Mitchell Marsh has got wickets.
How did he get them?
But I just wonder whether it'll help his batting.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he'll go out to bat now with kind of not the pressure release because he's not got enough runs and he'll want more runs than he's given. But when you've got 4 wickets in the locker, you must kind of go out to bat going, well, I've already contributed a huge amount. Might just relax into play that little bit better.
But what Harsha was saying, he kept bowling the slower ones. So is that something we can expect maybe like 3 out of 6 in every seamer's over?
Yeah, I mean, I was surprised that the batters didn't realise. I mean, you saw his pitch mark. He didn't bowl anything in the slot. It was all short of a length. And once you've seen that for an over, you'd think that, you communicate and go, I think he's going to continue to bowl. So surely you just hang back and almost play the baseball style way. But he clearly was deceiving them with something in his action that they probably felt that fast fuller one was going to be coming. He can bowl smartly like he did today. He's just had one of those days where the ball went to the fielder. He got a bit fortunate, but his figures and Axar Patel's figures compared to the rest just stand out a mile.
Well, but Mitch Marsh is somebody, if he's getting you those 4 overs in, it's something for them to celebrate because once he gets in those 4 overs, it means a lot.
But it's a bonus. They want Mitch Marsh to go out at 3 and win them the game with the bat. Today it just turned out he bowled 1 over, he bowled a second over well, he got all those wickets, he kept going, bowled 4. But they want Mitch Marsh, the batter. This is the bonus. They want Marsh, the batter, to go out there and play a powerful innings, play the Abhishek Sharma kind of innings, which he's perfectly capable of playing. What we've got to see is, he's the Aussie batter, isn't he? He's the kind of batter like so many Aussies, like the ball coming on, hit boom, boom, big shots. Now the ball's not coming on. Will he still be able to go and get that big score?
Well, a certain big problem that has to be solved by Delhi because, yes, Mitch Marsh has come, got those wickets, but the batting has just not done anything for them this season. So, David Warner has so much on his shoulders because there's David Warner and then there's Axar Patel who've kind of fired. But nothing really has worked in their batting. I
mean, if it's an Indian batting pitch, then you want the likes of Manish Pandey, Priyam Garg, Sarfaraz, all these guys to get in and score runs. But the top 3 have to drag the match your way.
But
they have to have a flyer. They have to have a flying start. I mean, the one thing I say, when you've not been batting incredibly well, and then you suddenly have to chase 10 and over from it almost tells you that you can only play one way. You've just got to look at the ball and think, where are the boundaries? Got to be really positive. So it might actually just get them playing a bit better because they've got this big target to go for and they know there's just one way to play. They've got to be really aggressive. Warner, we've seen him play nicely, kind of consistently this year, but without the real, aggression that we've seen Warner of the past. I know what he'll do in the. He will come out. He'll be sprinting from that dugout, trying to get his team off to a flyer.
But we've spoken about this. Is Warner doesn't have really any of those partners giving him the support. You spoke about this in the pre-match show, I think, where a Mitch Marsh, a Phil Salt are players who like the ball coming onto the bat and hitting it hard through the line. This is not that pitch. This definitely is not that pitch.
No, it's going to challenge them.
Yeah,
it's going to challenge them because, as Harsha said, they do like the bounce and they do like the kind of just manoeuvring the bounce and kind of gliding it into the gaps and then hitting the ball on the up. I can't imagine it's that. They're going to get plenty of slower balls, but they can baseball bat it. Now, Phil Salt can play the baseball way, as can Mitchell Marsh. So maybe they'll go down that route.
But
I think it's one of those Saurav Ganguly kind of pitches. Keep him waiting. Ball won't come. Keep him waiting. The old Steve Waugh story. Okay, yeah.
But
the story actually there is he was genuinely late the first time and he said, Steve Waugh doesn't like me waiting there. Okay, good. This seems like a good idea. I'll come late every day.
Was he the only one who's got timed out, or is there somebody else after him?
Saurav? When did he get time? I don't remember.
Yeah, he's the only one who's gotten out because he's not come out in enough time.
Is it?
Onto the field, yeah.
Oh, I must test that. Check that.
Is
that? I remember there was a game where Tendulkar couldn't go out to bat because he'd been off the field for a while and then the 2 openers got out very quickly. Tendulkar, number 4, not allowed to go to bat. But he was told he cannot go out to bat only as he was going down. So no one else was ready. And Lakshman had this habit of having a shower just before going out to bat. So he's in the shower. And Harbhajan knocks on the shower and says, "You're next." He says, yeah, I've heard that before. And continues having
Started washing his hair.
I I love these locker room stories. Where someone that's going to be in the locker room today who's going to be excited and nervous is Akhil Hussain, because he's finally getting out of the dugout, out of the locker room, onto the ground. He's going to be very excited.
Might bowl the power play as well.
Yes, he's here to, make a point, because he's been left out for quite some time.
He might bowl the power play. I'll be surprised if he doesn't bowl. Even I think in the T10 or whatever, he goes and bowls early. There's a little bit of grip. He's not a bad bowler, you know.
Excellent numbers.
Yeah.
Look at that.
103 matches.
Yeah, they're as good as many. And look at his economy, 6.68. That's outstanding.
Well, Akhil somewhere said that he loves chatting with Bravo a lot, and kind of in most of those T10 games, he speaks to Bravo a lot, where Bravo said that, yes, focus on the slower ones, those wide yorkers, your variations is very important. But Bravo keeps telling him that it's important to just focus on your basic stock delivery. And that's one advice he's picked up, saying that variations are important, but I have to focus on my stock delivery.
Bravo's probably telling him to sing and dance like him, so and be a DJ. I think it's sensible. I mean, I know T20 cricket's quite a complex game, but I still think the best kind of bowlers still deliver the skill, which is the basic skill. If you're spinning the ball to hit the top of off, and if you're seaming, you're hitting heavy length to hit the top of off stump. And if that doesn't work, then you go into your variations.
I think the great Shane Warne said, 70-80% you bowl, 80% you bowl your stock ball. You figure out what the stock ball is, what pace it is, what trajectory, what pace. Once you figure that out, just bowl that ball.
But at least keep the batsman guessing that you have the variations, but use the stock ball. Is that what he meant?
Yeah, but this is a very different game there.
Yeah.
Well, Shane Warne used to say he had 20 deliveries just to get into the batter's mind. Oh, when's this net? And he did it. He just had a great leg spinner, a very good zooter, or a kind of one that skidded quicker onto you. And obviously, in his pomp, he had a decent googly, but primarily he just bowled big leg spin. And every now and again, the leg spinner, because he had so much, it almost skidded on and went straight. And he said, I said, it's your biggest leg spin. It just didn't spin. It just hit the side, it skidded on. It wasn't like a flipper. It just kind of it just got the wrong side of the ball and skids on.
Yeah. He also used to tell the umpire, you didn't pick it. That was out, you didn't pick it. Anyway.
I love these stories. I'm going to ask you for more in the green room. But there's somebody who's going to be celebrating a lot today, and that's Ashish Nehra, because GT's won the game. Yeah, and it was what a comprehensive win, because they needed a whole lot of runs, and in the green room you kept saying, oh, they're going to get this over early, 2 overs early, and we just saw what they did. They finished it off in a hurry.
Yeah, they just find somebody. This Vijay Shankar has become a different player. He was there last year, he didn't do much. He's come back this year, he's a completely different person. He did 69 of 36 and they won with 13 balls left. But David Miller's just playing fantastic. I think even in that partnership, Vijay Shankar finished it. But when that was the requirement, I think Miller hit 25 of the first 12 balls. And then Vijay Shankar finished it. But somebody the other is rising up. It's almost as if you look around the dressing room and every one of them has won your game.
Yeah.
It's a great feeling.
And they've just chased down not a massive score, but a decent score, with Rashid Khan going for over 50.
Yes.
So their main star with the ball has gone for over 50, and they've won a game of cricket with 2 overs to spare at a canter. Gujarat are the team to beat.
We'll have a look at the points table, because Gujarat, like you said, are the team to beat. They're up there at the top with 12 points.
They're knocking on the door now. Once you get to 10, you're on the path. When you get to 12, you're driving towards qualification. I think they'll be the first team. Very soon they'll have a queue against their name. So, I mean, you need 16. They're going to qualify. I don't think they need to worry. They've got 6 games to go. They need to win 2 out of 6.
But I'm saying this with a heavy heart for everyone in Kolkata, everyone in the Cricbuzz office, to all our producers. Does this mean it's the end of the road for Kolkata?
Let's look at that points table again. Does it have to be? Let's look at that points table.
Because there was one really sad producer sitting saying that this is
I'm going to be honest to that one producer. They've got no chance. They've got no chance. They're not playing well enough.
They've got 5 games.
Yeah.
They win all 5.
But they'll have to still depend on someone's net run rate.
I know he's a producer and we've got to be kind. They've got no chance.
Michael, you've been a player.
Yeah.
You've never understood the need to be good to your producers. As a freelance talent, as they call it, you've always got to be on the right side of your producer.
I'm going to be honest to the producer. Support another team. You've got no chance.
Okay,
it's as simple as that.
I hope
know you've come supporting KKR today as well with your purple outfit.
I was just supporting the Cricbuzz office. You all know my team. You all know my team. Well, let's do a prediction game, because you all have got 1 each. So it's not been a bad day. A power play prediction.
Join the party. Try and win
I'm
one.
just not managing it. Okay. I'm gonna go with Warner and Salt.
No.
47.
You, I was going to say 45, 47.
Okay.
Okay, 47.
I'm going to say 59.
Whoa, where
I'm
did
going
that come
59. Warner's coming out the traps. He's coming out. I'm trying to get a good game for us, you know.
from? Okay.
Talk it up. 59.
I think it's slowish track. 53 for 2.
Oh, so all of you are higher than me then. And you go with your 2
And
again.
actually, slowish track means it's still 9 and
You've
over.
got the 2 wickets as
You've
well.
still
got,
nine and
yeah,
over.
you've got, just because you won once, now you want to go ahead and
Yeah,
make
he's
it
getting
more.
a bit,
Yeah.
bit cocky, you know.
All right. So 53 for 2, 59 and 47 is what I've
Yeah, I'm
said.
59 for 1.
Oh, wow. I'm still never won.
Just go
this
for
is
Come on,
basically
come on. 47 for something. Come on, what are they going to be?
for 1.
Okay.
Yeah. Tukka. Tukka's not working either, but that's all we have time for right now. But don't forget to join us at the 10 over point at the Cricbuzz Combox. We'll see you very soon.
Jaipur via Kota.
कृपया ध्यान आपको अहमदाबाद
दिल्ली में आपका स्वागत
Lucknow Junction.
ನಿಲ್ದಾಣದ ಕಡೆಗೆ ಹೊರಟಿರುವ ರೈಲು
Hyderabad Superfast Express
পরবর্তী স্টেশন নেতাজি ভবন।